Ladies and gentlemen, man, we just had one of the most incredible game ones that I've ever seen in my life. I mean, this was absolutely incredible. We got a masterclass from Victor Wembanyama and a masterclass, honestly, from Dylan Harper and Stephon Castle because defensively, these guys were absolutely insane. Now, first off, we got to start giving credit to the Thunder real quick. I got to give credit to Chet Holmgren for his second half defense. Now, offensively tonight, Chet. We come into this matchup knowing that Wemby and Chet are going to be matched up. This is going to be a big beef, right? And, I mean, Wembanyama just owned him. But I will say, Chet showed up defensively going into OT. I really thought if they were able to win that first one and come through and be clutch, that would have been like a big, big moment. But for Wemby to come in and then dunk on him and hit like a 38-foot three? I mean, coming in transition, just boom, it's incredible, bro. Like, I can't believe that he was able to play so good for the stretches that he did, because there were times in this game where they were getting the ball out of his hands. He wasn't making the greatest passes, because you go through the full stat line, he had 41 points, 24 rebounds, and before the game started even, I said he was going to have 40 and 15, but even then, I thought, man, no way he's going to have 40. And he still went and had 41. But then the turnovers, 3 turnovers, and he was a plus 16 overall. Best plus minus, of course, of the night, playing 49 minutes. And then Dylan Harper, 47 minutes, 24 points, 8 for 20, 1 for 7 from 3, 1 for 6 for Stephon Castle also, but making all their free throws, 7 for 7 and 6 for 7. And then 11 rebounds. And the 11 assists for Stephon Castle. I mean, this was just an incredible overall performance. But I will say, it was like a 20% sloppy too. Like, because you got to see, Stephon Castle had 11 turnovers. Like, that's a lot. He was a -1 overall. Like, that's a lot to be. I mean, like, that is a lot of turnovers. But for Shai Gilgeous to struggle as much as he did, 51 minutes on the night, leading the team, leading overall. And 7 for 23, 2 for 7. And the double teams, he didn't have an answer for it, because he's going through and being in the lane and then playing zone late in the game was just a game changer. I mean, you're tipping his passes. He's just looking really, really uncomfortable. And he's got to start really, I don't think he has to start shooting more threes. But, I mean, when they're playing you like that, I need to see you just go ahead and try to get the floor spaced, because you go look at the three-point shooting for this team tonight. You had Alex Caruso go out of body, but besides that, Aaron Wiggins 0 for 3, Lou Dort 1 for 5, Shai Gilgeous 2 for 7, Chet Holmgren 2 for 4, Jalen Williams 1 for 3. You have nobody really being a threat. So Shai Gilgeous getting downhill. Wemby's going to be there, because unless you have Chet space on the floor and Wemby having to go out to him, which he doesn't have to, because Chet's not physically imposing. If he does end up getting the ball in the wing, no one has to be in the paint really, because Wemby's still there. That's why the zone was so effective. And SGA, I mean, I'm not saying the solution is he just chunks up more threes, but he's got to be able to just, I don't know, really just insert himself like he did in that second half, because he played better in the second half. And he was more aggressive, and I really did like that, because being able to get that shot to tie the game, or was it tie the game? It was the layup where he like flipped it up quick before he fell to the floor towards the end of the game, and he was able to get what he wanted. But Wemby, and that's when Wemby wasn't able to come help, and that was like one thing that I think they were really struggling with, just because the moment that Kornet came in, Kornet didn't play too much tonight. 22 minutes. Oh, no, not 22 minutes. Sorry. Luke Kornet had 9 minutes. Yeah, 0 points, 0 for 1. By the way, sports betting, bro, I saw someone say 0.5 easy for Luke Kornet. Bro, no, it was not easy, bro. They locked that shit up. But Luke Kornet did not have to do anything. And that's fine, because when it came out, he wasn't able to do anything anyway. Carter Bryant also, you got to just box out. I mean, you only played 14 minutes, 3 points, 1 for 2 shooting, 1 for 2 from the 3. You're a plus 10, and you played great defense on SGA. For being a rookie, I mean, this is honestly still a very, very solid game from him. But not being able to just have that defensive for the whole 27 seconds. You know, you got the 24 seconds, you force the buzzer to go off, but then you got to get that rebound. You know, just that extra step being able to take that one extra motion, just like he'll add it, of course. Like that's something that he'll just be able to do, adjustments you make throughout the series. But Devin Vassell was amazing tonight. Champagnie had 11 threes, which led the team, which was a lot, but only 3 for 11. And honestly, bro, the looks that he got, he's going to make more than that. Like, these coming games, like, and Dylan Harper 1 for 7, this is so interesting because both teams didn't play great, but they did play great. That's how they forced each other to not play great. Like, the defense in this game was incredible. I mean, just incredible. 93% from the free throw line for the Spurs, 84 for the Thunder. And then you also have to look at the rebounding, though. Like Wemby went crazy, but 61 to 40, 15 offensive rebounds to 9, 46 to 31 on the defensive boards. In them, assist matched up perfectly. I mean, they almost played an identical game. I mean, you look, blocks 8 to 7, steals 14 to 11. Spurs literally didn't even lead, but they had a dude with 7 of them. I mean, he played in that lane, like they said. The commentator said, like Deion Sanders, but it was like more like an Antonio Brown toe touch. I mean, some of those he was literally jumping, toe touch, look over, kick it over to Wemby. Like, incredible. I mean, just incredible basketball. And then going through with the turnovers, 21 turnovers from the Spurs. That's a lot. I mean, that's a lot of loose ball turnovers. They had at the beginning of the half, they were going almost into the backcourt, chunking it up. I mean, they had some times where they were just going crazy. We go through and then we go see just like, but overtime is when the game really started. You got points off turnovers too. 28 to 17. Fast break points. OKC led 16 to 7, but points in the paint, 52 to 38 for the Spurs. And then, of course, like even points per possession, 1.04 to 1.00. I mean, like, pretty good. Shot attempts, 96 to 101. So you got all the basics there. Something that I was a little bit surprised about was I thought Jared McCain might get some more time to give that offensive like strike, just to like kind of give that energy. But I guess he wasn't really bringing what he needed to defensively. He was a +9, the highest plus minus on the team. I think personally he's the biggest difference maker in this series because he's someone that I think is going to be more consistent than an A.J. Mitchell, someone who is going to be more lethal from the 3-point island, because I feel like he's able to just extend that more, and you cannot leave him open, especially when he starts getting a little zest, he starts celebrating shit like he's just going to start like powering up. Like, I mean, that's just what he does. Like, you saw it, and he was on the Sixers, and everyone was pissed when he left there. Obviously, they were pissed for a reason. Aaron Wiggins had his 4 minutes tonight, 0 for 3. I was a little disappointed in that. I thought he was going to do a little bit more, but Case and Wallace coming in, I said he was going to be able to make a pretty big impact, and he played a pretty big role tonight. I mean, he had, 8 points, 3 for 6. Something that I was impressed with also was, Isaiah Hartenstein's minutes weren't great, but I thought they were valuable. But I mean, he's not going to be able to play too much. Only even having, how many minutes did he have tonight? Only playing 12 minutes tonight. And then Jalen Williams, though, defensively and on the fast break through transition, him getting downhill, I mean, very impressive. That's something that I thought was just super good for them to be able to do finally, because him with that hamstring, which I think I don't remember if they said it was his arm or his leg. I heard the commentators, I was making a waffle, and they said that he was holding something, so I don't think he is injured, though, but we will have to see. I'll be probably having a Game 2 preview, because, I mean, this series is like the bread and butter. Like, this is the best series I think we're going to have probably in the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, or at least for the conference finals. Because, I mean, there's no way this doesn't go to 7. I mean, there's no way. If you think, let me know in the comments what you think could happen, but there's just absolutely no way that this doesn't go to 7. I think OKC probably they need to win the next game. I mean, that's like, not do or die, but I mean, it's pretty damn close. You go look at the game here. We got some little highlights from the first quarter. Just some of these tough shots. I mean, so you see Chet playing good defense at times, but there's just nothing that they were really able to do. Because look at them doubling SGA, and he just has to give it up, and just nowhere to go. Because you got Wemby hovering, and then you have to live with that. And honestly, something that kind of does concern me about this is you get this out-of-body performance, but I'm going to make a tough prediction here and say that it's going to have to be Jared McCain. I mean, I'm like riding or dying with this. If you're an OKC fan, at least, because I'm rooting for the Spurs. I got the Spurs winning in 7. But Jared McCain is going to have to really make his impact be felt. Because Lou Dort's not going to be the one to do it. Lou Dort's not going to go 5 for 7 from 3, 6 for 8 from 3, and have that game where you're like, wow, Lou Dort changed this game. Not going to happen. Cason Wallace, he is dynamite, but he's not going to play more than probably 22 minutes. I don't see him being the guy that's going to be there. Defensively, though, he was very nice tonight, very energetic. Really similar to Dylan Harper, honestly. I love the energy, but he's not going to be going and giving you 25-30. You need that surprise guy because the Spurs are going deep. They're going to have 4 guys with 15-plus just almost automatically. Now, I don't even know if they did that tonight, so I could be speaking like too soon. But that is like probably one of the biggest things. Let's see. We'll keep watching this for a second. But going through, and I really thought that the Spurs weren't going to have such a big lead at half. Like, they were not playing good. Like, there's nothing, they weren't like, especially with Alex Caruso playing as good as he did. I thought the OKC would really make him pay. Like, I was really expecting someone else to come through. Like, Chet not performing is such a big loss. Like, that 7-point difference, Chet getting to 15+, like, that's what you're looking at. Your 15-point per game score is like, you're going to need that one extra guy to just bring that. Because defensively, they're both evenly matched. Like, that's going to be not evenly matched because Wemby gives him the edge for sure. Wemby definitely gives him the edge. But the guards, Alex Caruso, I mean, this, like, by himself is just absolutely incredible, too. Something that you definitely cannot just take advantage of. But going and looking at this, like, bro, this has to be probably the greatest play maybe ever. I mean, look, bro, coming through. Like, that's crazy. Game on the line, you missed that. Everyone's like, yo, what the fuck was Wemby doing? But no, we're not going to even consider that. We're not going to worry about that. We're not going to even think about what could happen. And then defensively, towards the end of the game, I mean, he played very well, forced a tough shot here going into the second overtime. I don't have the second overtime footage right in front of me, but I mean, just look at you're able to move your feet, sliding. Wemby's defense is just like the kickouts, jump pass, or passing while fading away. Like every time throughout, SGA probably did this 10, 15 times, and that's a tough shot. Now that's a shot you probably do live with though in overtime, because I mean if you make that would have been like the cherry on top. You survived, but no, you didn't survive. And that's something that you'll have to deal with because, damn, OKC. I really thought you were going to have it. I just want to go take a look at this box score one more time while I'm here. Excuse me. Okay. We go take a peek. Looking at the Thunder again. So for Game 2, let's talk about Game 2 here for a second. Well, we're 13 minutes in. That's perfect. Let's see. Jalen Williams, he's going to have 24-28 next game. If anything, bro, I don't know if Jalen Williams is due for a 40-piece, a 40-point game like he was. But, I mean, if he's able to get downhill like that and Wemby's not able to really be there and he's pulled out some, like if they're hitting these threes, like say you bring in Jared McCain, right? Say he went 1 for 3, he's going to play more next game. I guarantee he's going to play more. Whose minutes go down? I don't know. AJ Mitchell's going to go down regardless. I mean, you can't go 4 points, 2 for 5. I mean, he didn't play terrible, but you can't do that and then expect your minutes to stay the same. Aaron Wiggins probably won't play at all. And then, I mean, that is kind of crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11-man rotation in the playoffs. This is pretty nuts. I mean, usually you're looking to 7, 8, 9, 10 guys. I mean, like, but you have everybody besides Aaron Wiggins play over double-digit minutes, which is I mean, kind of impressive. It just goes to show how deep your bench is. But then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 people for the Spurs. And then Luke Cornett, he has to play. Oh, you're not going to put Bismack Biyombo in. I mean, that's just, like, no shit. I mean, that's not going to happen. So Luke Cornett's still going to play. Minutes shifting for anyone. Harrison Barnes. I mean, I feel like Harrison Barnes could play more, but he had that one shot at the rim. Damn, that is kind of crazy. Only 6 minutes. But I don't think you're taking minutes away from anyone over here because Julian Champagnie is going to knock down some shit. Devin Vassell is super valuable. Wemby, of course. Dylan Harper. Stephon Castle. I mean, this is an amazing-ass team, bro. Like, all rookie. Like, it's going to not be a dynasty because I feel like OKC and the Spurs, like, there's just too much competition for one team to go 3-peat or do something crazy. But damn, bro, this is going to be some cinematic basketball. I mean, that's for sure. And anything else that's going to be, like, real big here because you're going to need better three-point shooting. But there's going to be better shooting from both sides. Like, that's my biggest prediction because you only got, 37%, but that's carried by Alex Caruso. I mean, made over half those threes. Made over 8. Or no, that wouldn't be half. 8 times 2 is 16, for anyone wondering. And then three-point shooting, 13 for 43. 30% for the Spurs. Man. Another look at all the stats for anyone wondering. I'm about to end this video, so I hope you guys would maybe subscribe. Maybe. You know, I'm trying to maybe start making YouTube videos again so we could maybe get this ball moving a little bit. But I hope y'all did enjoy, and let me know who in the comments so y'all think's gonna be able to win this game. It's honestly really incredible. I mean, like, really, really incredible. Chet, bro, you gotta bounce back. Lil bro, I knew you weren't gonna be able to do this shit because you ain't built for it. That's gonna be their biggest weakness because Wemby, who's gonna stop him? Like Speed said, who's gonna stop me? I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't know who's gonna do it. Because honestly though, Jalen Williams, like, having the small dudes up on Wemby, like, I get it. Like, I get, like, getting the steals, they were doing that good, but he's gonna adjust to that quick. Like, that's not gonna be something that happens forever. He's not gonna just get the ball poked away 5, 6, 7 times in the fourth quarter every time, and fumble the ball like that. Because I mean, he was just laying the ball up. I mean, the way that you're gonna be able to beat Wemby, like, you're really thinking of it. Like, you're gonna have to have a double big. But it's going to have to be like a double mini Wemby big. Like, that's what I'm thinking, right? So you got Chet. They're going to have to go get someone next this offseason. Now, I'm kind of rambling. We're 17 minutes in. This is a lot of basketball talk today. But they're going to have to go get someone. Say you got Chet. You're going to maybe not trade out hard, but say you trade out hard, right? Get rid of him. Who's another dude that could just run? Like, you need like a Evan Mobley type build. You feel what I'm saying? Like, maybe that's too good, though. Too good. Maybe like someone that's really lanky, that's going to be able to just cause problems. Be a guy that just has like gravity, that just pushes people away like Wemby does. Because to deal with Wemby, I don't know what you're going to do besides basically have another Wemby or 2 miniature Wembys. Chet and Evan Mobley, that'd be like, I don't know, I'm saying Evan Mobley too, like he's going to get traded. But like someone like Isaiah Hartenstein's not moving the needle for me. It's really not. And then having Lou Dort, I'm Lou Dort, I'm a fucking football player, I'm pushing this one out the fucking way. Like, that's just not going to fly. So, let me know what y'all think, man. Obviously, you can see I'm a little biased right now towards the Spurs. But, I hope that you enjoyed my commentary. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.